Hello.
What's going on?
Welcome to the show, Lucas. How are you?
It's been a while since I've been on.
Been a little while. What are you doing today?
Heading home, gonna grab the fiance. We're gonna go out, grab something to eat. Got off early.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We got off early today. We finished up our final 9 rail or engines or whatever, got them pumped off, and now I'm headed back to the shop. You know, I'll be off by 3 o'clock, maybe, unless there's other shit that pops up. What do you got going on this weekend?
Well, don't have anything going on tonight. I don't. And tomorrow I'm taking Nick and a couple of her friends around to a wine tour.
Ooh.
So, yeah, they're coming in for her friend's birthday.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, they signed up for a wine tour, and then the wine tour is like, hey, we don't have enough people, we're canceling it. So I was like, oh, I'm driving you guys around.
Oh, yeah, you got to drive. Where was the wine tour gonna go?
Just like 2 or 3 wineries up in Kansas City.
So now you're just gonna go to the wineries with a small group?
Yeah, I just made my own list. Like, I set it up for them. Like, I even printed off a little piece of paper, like, hey, this is where we're going.
Nice, dude. You're your own tour guide.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So some of the small town wineries down south might take them to. Don't know. I have like 3 different plans. So whatever the birthday girl wants to do is what we're gonna do.
Yep. Well, that's wonderful. I think that's gonna be a good time. And hey, now you ain't got a bunch of other randoms running around with you.
No, I wasn't going on the original plan.
Oh.
I was just gonna take the fiance up and pick her up when they're done. And now I am in it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what's going on today. I was not expecting to be off this early. I might try to hop. I did not feel good, so I didn't ride the bike today.
No.
Yeah, it just didn't feel. I felt like, you know what? I'm not gonna ride it. I'm gonna drive the truck. And then I drove the truck, and I was like, this was a mistake.
It's a beautiful day. 72 degrees right now, according to my dash.
Yeah, well, it was like 45 this morning when I was gonna be leaving. I was like, ah.
Yeah.
And it's really my neck is the only thing. Maybe I need to get me a handkerchief. Handkerchief.
Get you a wild rag.
Yeah, I could get one of those old school helmets with the goggles and put the handkerchief on and like a tan or brown leather jacket.
Now it makes sense why you picture that. Like, why those guys always had handkerchiefs around their necks.
Your neck is cold, but hey, they gotta have a bandana on their face too or something because,
yeah.
I mean, I'm in a full face helmet. It's just my neck is the main deal. The weird thing is that there's not really any fairings on the bike at all, but the wind is blowing around your legs. Like your legs aren't getting hit by wind, like at all.
Yeah.
Like I can put my knee out into the wind, but it's just so weird. I thought that street bikes have the fairings, so that would be better. But it's my bike is the same way, you know, and there's nothing there, you know.
Just enough fork or whatever in the front just to cut it down enough.
Yeah, so I might go riding today. I'm not sure, but the kids are going to be gone tonight.
Right on.
Yep, they're going to be on at 5, so it's just going to be me and Sam with not a lot to do, and I didn't work. I mean, I'm still tired, but I'm not going to be as beat as I would be normally coming home at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. I'm going to be home at like 4 o'clock. So I got 4 more hours worth of energy in me. I need to do stuff. But I don't know what
Yeah,
that might be. I don't know. It might just be a fire in the backyard because I cut down a bunch of trees,
there you
and that my
go.
fire pit is loaded up and ready to go. And if it's gonna rain all weekend, then it's gonna be, next weekend before I'm even gonna attempt to light that thing.
Yep.
So I don't know. This was kind of an informal invite if you're down to do something tonight.
Right on. I'll see what Nick's got going on, what she has planned, and I don't
After
think we have anything planned.
after this week of mine, I think an alcoholic drink would be wonderful.
That's kind of how
Especially,
I'm feeling.
I
This was the
mean,
last week of school, so today was graduation. That's why I'm getting off early. Like,
yeah.
today was the graduation day. And yesterday we spent all day setting it up. Then
For
as
those
soon as
out there
graduation was over,
for those out there listening that don't know, Luke is a school teacher.
no, not even close.
He
I'm
teaches
a,
shop class at school. No, yeah, I mean
I
you're
wish
basically.
they are
That would
they
be
are
cool.
thinking.
I could definitely see you being a shop teacher.
Yeah, they are thinking next year I'd have to get paired with an actual teacher, but like do some kind of building class. So like the middle school, I guess, gets like these elective classes that you get to choose, and they got stuff that's all sorts of random things. Like there's a Scrabble class where the kids just go in there and play Scrabble. Like they have some sports classes the kids go play games in, and it's just all over the place. Sewing, art, all sorts of stuff. But they're thinking one of
Yeah.
the teachers like, hey, we should do a building class because there's an art museum in Kansas City that I guess area schools build a little like tiny home or a shed or something like that, and they put them on display at the art museum. So one of the teachers was talking to me about it, like, hey, is this something we could do? I'm like, potentially. So maybe next
Oh
year I'll be
man,
a shop teacher, but right now I'm just maintenance guy.
dude, that would be amazing. Also,
No,
what
so fun.
what ages are you dealing? Well, not ages, but what?
The school does like toddler, so like 2 years old up until eighth grade. So, but like
Okay.
that kind of class, that would be like sixth through eighth grade.
How much work have you had to do to the playground?
Oh, we're constantly out on the playground. Luckily, we just got our last playground. We have 4 playgrounds total, and all 3 of them have been updated in the last 5 years or so, except for one. But it just got updated this past year,
Yeah.
and now we got $4 million playgrounds that are just crazy bougie and super fancy.
Yeah. Well, I guess then my idea might not work out, but I don't know. I just had a little epiphany that it's like, okay, if you're going to teach a class, how about you guys go out and you build a piece of, a little playhouse or whatever on the playground. So it's like all the kids get to work on it, and then everybody gets to play on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, shoot, that'd be cool. It's like I put this piece of wood on here. All the kids would be super excited about it.
Yeah, I don't know if we could build anything nice enough to look good on these playgrounds though. They're a little ridiculous.
Yeah, probably. And those are all fenced off. Like you're not allowed to go play there after hours, are you?
Correct.
Yeah. Because I know, like my playground, it was a public school, but you know, that's where I
Yeah, you
was in my
you can walk
sledding
through the
accident.
fence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was no fence. You just drive around back, and people would be running on the track, and kids playing on the swing set, and nobody really
Yeah,
cared.
my elementary school, like it had a fence around it just so like the balls wouldn't go away, but like it was one of those double fences where like I guess they're supposed to keep the balls inside, but you can still just walk right through it and go play on the playground.
Yeah. Um, I also just got a text message from a guy at work. He said he's got a bunch of motorcycle parts. He's like, I got a bunch of motorcycle parts, and I don't want to throw them away. Do you want to come look at them? And I'm like, yes. And it's been like 3 weeks that I've been trying to go get these motorcycle parts. I don't know what they are, but I'm like, I'm going to take whatever I can get.
Yeah.
He's
If
like,
you're driving the truck today, maybe you can stop by there on the way home.
yeah, because I texted him earlier. I was like, what are you doing? And he just now responded. So I'm going to I think he's on his way back to the shop right now also, so that's going to be perfect if we all get off at the same time, and I can just follow him to his house and dig through some shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, Luke, I feel like it's been a while since we've talked.
It has. I was thinking that the other day.
Yeah.
It might have been like on my ride home yesterday, but I know you've been getting off later, working with that lovely crew of yours.
I got another podcast I have not released yet. It's going to be probably posted before this, but
Is that from
it's
today?
yeah, this morning. I already posted one this morning. Friday mornings got one posted, but then I recorded one, and then now and also in the podcast from today, I was talking about how I can record phone calls now. So
Yeah.
this is my first one. I'm going to try it out. I know you recorded one, but I don't know if it's difficult to get the file and do something with it. So hopefully
It'll probably be easier for you because Android makes that way easier. Apple is kind of finicky with that stuff.
right.
It saves it as a weird file. It's not just like an MP3 or whatever.
If you see a podcast labeled Luke and I, then you know it worked.
There we go.
And if you don't, you'll hear about it on one where I'm like, I recorded another podcast that didn't work out because I've been having that issue. And I found out what it is my other headphones have not been, like, they want to connect to my phone and it fucks everything up.
No.
But I think I fixed that issue. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. You got any plans for Memorial Day, Monday? I'm not inviting you on anything. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no. Sunday night we're going out to. We got free tickets to a show at Starlight Theater.
Oh, wonderful.
Gonna go to that Sunday night, but then go home and do nothing on Monday, from what I know.
Yeah. You need another truckload worth of shit taken out, don't you?
I do. I think one more will get it, and it might not even be a full load.
We might be able to do that.
Right on.
We might be able to do that. It might sit in the bed of my truck like the last load sat for a little while, but
yeah,
it might. I don't know. I don't know how. It depends on when it rains. If I'm going to drive to work in the rain or in the truck, because I've been wearing out this bike. I've been riding this bike. I'll tell you.
Good.
Yeah, I'm like, this was the best investment I've ever made.
Probably saving tons of money on gas, that's for sure.
A lot of money on gas. I mean, I'm spending $5 every day, but so it's not according to my calculations, my truck, it spends $10 to drive to work and back, and my bike spends $5 to ride work and back. But I'm using premium. I'm using like the top of the line in the bike, so I guess there's a couple of dollars off there, but it's not getting as great of gas mileage as I was exactly hoping for. I was like, I'll be able to drive to work on a quarter.
Yeah.
No, that's not the case. But anyways, my gas bill's been cut in half, so that's something. Instead of $50 a week, it's only $25. And then I still have, but then I don't know. Every time the truck needs gas, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna be doing doubling it up, But
yeah,
it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Yeah, I got some work I want to do to the bike this weekend if it's gonna be all rainy and I'm gonna have the time. This person just tried to cut me off. Ford Fusion just flew from the it's 5 lanes wide here, and they flew from the fast lane all the way, and then of course I'm in their way. They're super important. I'm like, what the hell? There's I don't know. Anyways, that's over with. They took that exit back there. They need it over. I'm gonna give them that. They need it over, but holy, They about ran up underneath my truck. I don't need that on me right on a Friday afternoon,
No,
getting
you're
off
trying to get
early.
home early.
Yeah, I had a guy this morning. I was pulling into the no, not this morning. Yesterday morning, I was pulling into the job site, and a lady was waiting on me, because I was slowing down. I had to wait on another car, and then she pulled out into the intersection right in front of me as I'm making my turn. I'm like, "Do you not? You have all of the vision. I'm a giant, bright blue fuel tanker, and you almost ran right into me for no reason." I'm like, I don't know how I'm doing better off on the bike than I am in semi.
Yeah.
It's like people can't see semis and they can't see bikes. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, this Memorial Day, I think I'm gonna, if the weather is nice enough, I'm gonna take the kids out on a picnic over at
Yeah.
Jacomo Lake
There you go.
Jacomo, and grab some. I don't know. We're gonna get some sort of a food and go to Lake Jacomo and hang out there. But it's not super exciting, but I think they're gonna like it. I've only taken them fishing once, so, and I feel bad that it's only been one time. So I need to get them out, get them dirty outside.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Another month. Gonna take the boys camping.
Yep, going camping. We're excited about that trip, and yeah, I do like your idea. After driving my truck, unless I get it fixed, I don't think it's going to be ready in a month.
Yeah.
And
Okay. I already talked to my other buddy. He's good with taking his truck. We're gonna load everything up into it. We'll have Nick's car, and you'll be on the bike. So.
yeah.
I think
Speaking
we're gonna.
of other trail riding, have you heard of Perry Lake in Kansas?
Yeah, I've heard of Berry Lake. I don't know
They,
anything about it, but
they have ATV trails out there. I've been looking at videos and maps and all kinds of stuff today, and it's right in between Lawrence and Topeka. I drive right by it
okay.
apparently, and I'm I'm itching now. I'm after watching a few videos, even on the tires that I have. After watching a bunch of videos on it, I'm like, I don't think you need knobbies for. It's just like dirt trails and stuff. It's not like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be flying through mud holes and stuff. And it's a big wide open area. It's like 140 acres of just trails. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so excited. I want to go out there so bad.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I want to go with somebody though.
Yeah.
If there's ever anybody I knew that had another all-terrain vehicle,
We gotta get that thing running completely first.
yeah,
Which in a couple of weeks we are gonna go down and put the last couple parts I rebuilt the carburetor, and we're gonna see if that helps anything.
oh yeah, hopefully it will. I mean, it's a Honda. It can't be too complicated.
Yeah.
I've been watching these other guys on YouTube videos where they go out and they're kind of like Vice Grip Garage, where they go out and they resurrect bikes and then ride them home.
Oh, nice.
And I mean, they're getting all kinds of. I mean, I'm like, damn, they make it look so easy. It could be scripted, but it looks super easy.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the oil sensor temperature light keeps popping on, so after just running it a few seconds pretty much.
Oh
And
right,
so we're gonna try to see if we can swap that out. I got a new one. We're gonna give that a shot. And then sometimes it sounds like it's choking out on the fuel, so I've messed with that little knockoff carburetor enough that I'm like, I have the old one, might as well just rebuild it and see if it works.
yeah.
So hopefully we can get it going. and hopefully we use it camping, because where we're camping, it's kind of a trek into the woods. And if we're hauling a bunch of tents and coolers and stuff, we're going to want it to haul stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, Luke, I'm rolling into my shop, and I got a bunch of people that are going to probably bother me, so I'm going to have to let you go.
That works. I'm pulling up to the house here shortly.
Why don't you go ahead and end us off here?
All right. I'm happy to. Everybody, thanks for listening. Keep all 18 down.
Adios. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.